Okay, I want to address this question that somebody asked me, and they said, is it just as powerful to listen to affirmations on something like this Parrot app, which, you know, whatever, um, as it is thinking them or saying them to yourself in your mind? Okay, so I have a few things to say about this. So there's nothing wrong with any app, any technique, and any affirmation, right? That's not the issue. So that's what happens is because I used to do this too, and I think a lot of the manifesting community does is they focus on a technique, they focus on the thing that will actually work and give you results. So the focus becomes on getting results, whatever it is, even if it's breath work, self-concept work, a technique, an app. The focus becomes on getting results. Listen to the coaches, you'll hear it, right? Listen to the information. So the focus becomes on how can I get results? So if my focus is on getting results, what I share and what I show on my YouTube channel and on here is, what do I always talk about? I always talk about your identity. The identity, because that is what all teachers said. It's who you're being. It's not what you want. It's who you're being is what manifests. So who you're being, all that means is your identity is who are you identifying as. So if this person is asking that question and you're focused on getting results, who are you being? What's the identity of the person saying they want results? Does it work? Is it effective? Can you hear it? The identity is that. It's literally just that. It's the person that is focusing on results. It's the person wondering if they're doing it right. It's the person that wondering if it's working. And I know that it's a logical sense to ask those kind of questions, but at the same time, you have to understand that everything is you. So it's who you're being. So you're being the person wondering if it works. You're being the person getting results. You're being the person that is wondering if it's just as effective. And you'll find answers and they won't satisfy you because that's not what you really desire. What you desire is the thing, but you're in the state of desiring it, wanting it, trying to figure it out, trying to do something to get it works. And you'll do all kinds of shit that feels good. I like I said before, I was part of that whole self-love club, but it wasn't the love that is, because the unconditional love is like, for example, when I would say I love you to the people in my life, let's just say that, to the people in my life, I was saying it as Rose, right? As Rose. It could be romantic love, it could be motherly love, friend love, all those kind of loves, right? I was saying it like that, but with the love that I'm talking about, it's the unconditional being or power that you are. That's what I'm talking about. So now when I look at people or things, like even like if I look at my dog or the people in my life or even this coffee cup, I say I love you because why? Because that's my reflection. It's all the people and the things are my reflection, showing me who I'm being. So I love everything in my life. I love it all because it's all my reflection. So going back to something like the Parrot app, right? Does it work? It's like, that's not the question you want to ask. The question you want to ask is who's saying it? Who is making the affirmations? Is it the person that has it? Or is it the person that's trying to have it? That's all. That's the only question that matters. That's the identity. Do you see? And even when this person wrote me this question, I pointed out, I'm like, well, who's asking? I'm like, you're writing me a question as if you're going to write me the question and then you're going to go back to manifesting and affirming. You're going to go back to the grind and affirm it. As if the question itself wasn't an identity itself. The question was an identity speaking. It's always an identity speaking. You're always in an identity speaking. That's the point. And the other thing I want to say, and I've been saying this for years, right? You can tell yourself you love yourself in the mirror all day long, that you're pretty, that you're smart, that you're wealthy. And if you believe that you manifested it because you robotically affirmed it from here until eternity, and you believe that's why you got it, good luck, Chuck. You better not shut the fuck up with your affirmations. Because if you believe the affirmations is what did it, what's going to happen when you stop affirming? Because you put all your power in that technique. You put all your power in doing self-concept work. You put all your power in lifting yourself up. Self-concept, Neville Goddard is talking about your identity. What identity are you claiming yourself to be? That's all that is. So whatever happens, like if you think that an affirmation or a parrot app or you doing whatever breath work or whatever technique, the thing is that they're all okay. They're all right. They're all perfect. But if you give those things your power, and how do you give your power? It's really easy. You say, that's why it worked, because I did that, because of that. So now forever you are going to have to affirm, because if you stop affirming, then that thing becomes like kind of wobbly, and then it just fades, because that's why people that win the lotto don't keep their money. A lot of people that win the lotto, everybody's like, how do I win the lotto, Rose? It's like, well, first you got to be the person that has money, right? That's who you want to be, the person that has money, not the person that wins the lotto. Cool, you'll win it. But notice how many people lose it? Because they're not the version of them that has money. That's not their norm. So they lose the money that they even won. That's why that scripture says, to those that have, more will be given, and to those who don't, even what they have will be taken away.